Okay, one of the many things that creationists or anti-evolutionists try to say is that, evolutionists, which isn't actually a word, think humans evolved from an amoeba. And that's both wrong and right. I want to say that we did not evolve from modern amoebas. Modern amoebas are highly evolved organisms with millions of years of their own evolutionary history. They are not primitive ancestors. Saying we evolved from an amoeba is saying we evolved from your distant cousin. Wrong direction entirely. What does science actually say? All life shares a common ancestor that lived over 3.5 billion years ago. This ancestor, this ancestor was a simple, single-celled organism, but not an amoeba, not bacterium, and not anything that's alive today. It's called the last universal common ancestor, or LUCA. LUCA is not the first life, just the last ancestor that all current life forms share. And also, too, like another thing that I say, you think you're related to trees and bananas and elephants. Yes, actually, and why? And here's how. The part that people underestimate that all life on Earth, whatever you classify it as, are related. Every living thing, which means you, means bananas, means trees, elephants, whatever, are all related. This is not metaphorical. This is literal through DNA. We know this for sure. Everything on Earth is related to everything else. So if you're going to say you're not related to, elephants, bananas, or whatever, you're not living. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Shared ancestry, humans, trees, bananas, fungi, bacteria, everything alive, branched off from earlier life forms over billions of years. So shared DNA, humans share approximately 60% of their DNA with bananas, 50% of their genes with trees, 98 to 99% with chimpanzees, 30% with yeast. That doesn't mean we're 60% banana. It just means the basic cellular machinery is ancient and conserved. Okay, so saying that we share 60% of our genes with bananas does not mean we're 60% banana. Means the basic cellular machinery is ancient and conserved. Why the similarity? Because evolution reuses successful solutions: DNA replication, cell division, energy production, basic metabolism. These systems evolved once early and everything inherited them. So why is this solid science? Multiple independent fields converge on the same conclusion. So genetics. DNA sequences show clear branching patterns of descent. 2. Fossils show gradual changes over time, not sudden appearance. Comparative anatomy. Shared structures, homologies reveal common ancestry. Biochemistry. All life uses the same genetic code, ATP, and amino acids. Embryology. Developmental pathways are deeply conserved, but multiple independent lines of evidence point to the same explanation. That is extraordinary scientific strength. So the big picture is that evolution is a fact, and that anti-evolutionists like to try and sort of play out and deliberately be silly with it because they don't want it to be true. They want their literal version of whatever their holy book says to be true. So life started simple. It diversified it over billions of years. Everything living is part of the same family tree. Humans are only one tiny twig on a vast, ancient tree of life. You are, in a very real sense, a distant relative of trees, bananas, mushrooms, and every creature that ever lived. Evolution is not an insult, it's a story about connection. it means it does make us special. We are connected to everything else. It's talking about history, connection, or relatedness. Thank you for your time.